I was a funny teenager, and then I went to college, and I succeeded in comedy plays in college, and then I was part of an improv group, a mostly gay improv group called the Whammo Players, in college, and that was so much fun. That was like the funnest thing ever. And then I moved to New York and I got involved in like various improv projects. I toured with Chicago City Limits for a while in their touring company, and then I did some like I did some of the New York shows, and then UCB came on the scene, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, long form improv!" And it sure did like put everything else to shame, and and so I just got involved in UCB, and now I'm on Mod Night, and I teach musical improv at the Magnet, and like I'm just really grateful to be a part of the community.
What do you do outside of the UCB and the Magnets? What do you do for a living?
Oh, for money, I book commercials. I do some online commercial work, and I book some non-online commercial work, and then I do other acting gigs, corporate acting gigs. I host things. I hosted a party for Donna Karen. I hosted a Christmas party for Armani Exchange. I hosted a press conference for M. Night Shyamalan one time. That was pretty cool. I do that, and I run my blog. That's not for money per se, although it has led to other things. And I tend bar at the Ritz twice a week.
Tell us about your blog and what it has led you to.
My blog, www.piefolk.com. That one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, it's piefolk.wordpress.com. If I'm going to plug it, I should get it right. Okay, so about a year ago, my friend Cindy, who writes for the Times, was like, she writes food writing. And she was like, oh, you're obsessed with pie. Like, you should write a blog about it and make it, like, funny. And I thought, that's an idiotic thing to do. No one does comedy food writing. That's stupid. And then I was like, well, I'm just the idiot to do it. I really did think it was a dumb idea. And then the more I rolled it around in my head, the more I was like, what else are you going to do? You get depressed in the winter. Just keep yourself busy. So I did. And then slowly I got better at blogging, and I got better at pie making, and I just sort of found a niche with it. And recently, I've had some successes, and I've been invited to some pretty cool parties.
Tell us about the parties.
I got to go to Festivus on Christmas Eve. If you remember Seinfeld, instead of having Christmas, George's dad, Jerry Stiller, has Festivus, which is anti-Christmas. And Jerry Stiller has a Festivus every year, and I got invited. And Ben was there, and Ann Mira was there, and Eli Wallach was there, and all of these like powerful like New York actors from way back, like original gangster guys. And I got to be part of that and bring a pie and photograph it and blog about it. And I got to meet Ben and Ann Mira. Oh, Ann Mira was like, "You don't look like you belong here. Who the fuck are you?" And then laughed like "Welcome." Like that's right when I walked in the door. That was like Ann Mira, this Broadway and theater and film icon, was like, "Who the fuck are you?" But I got some advice too from Jerry Stiller, which was good advice. He said, right before I left, I said, "Listen, I'm a comedian. On top of being a pie weirdo, I'm a comedian, and you're legendary, and you're one of my heroes." And he said, "Oh, that's so nice of you to say." And then he said, "Are you funny?" And I said, "Well, that's what they pay me for." And then he said, "That's a good answer." And then I said, "Well, do you have any advice for a young-ish comedian?" And he said, "Yeah, keep showing up. Keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. Keep being consistently funny. Work on different projects. Eventually you'll book a big job. Then your TV show will get an Emmy. And then I'll be out in the audience. And then you'll be accepting your Emmy. And you can point at me and you can say, oh, there's Jerry Stiller. I knew him when." And then I'll look up and go, "Woo, they're mentioning my name." That's what he said to me. That was his advice, which was pretty cool. And then, of course, I was like, I did a little bit more fawning. And then left, really, because I don't like to, I was there for a couple hours, and I didn't want to, like, be the dude that comes up immediately and is like, I love you, you're amazing. So I just played it cool until right before I left.